What's going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid, and this is Base Hang 65. I thought by this time I'd at least be at 100, but take hiatuses where you need to. Mental, right? So, yeah, got some updates for the channel. I dropped a very short video about a shipment that I just got in today, and I do have a few updates that I need to talk about with you. With the CFG guitar strap. So I got to use it two times at church services, three different services in the same morning for 2 Sundays. This today and then last week. And A1. I even brought out the big boy. Like the bass I used today is my original BTK, and it was stomping, boy. It was stomping out, boy. Like it did its thing. Like this, I don't feel anything. I didn't feel anything while I was on the stage. It was a good time, dude. Like I miss playing this bad boy, and it looked good on the jumbotron or the little screen or whatever when they do the scan in the band or whatever. It's this. This was a good time. This was a good time. Thank you CFG for sending over that product, and I went ahead and got one that came in today as well. Another CFG strap, so I can just keep this one on my. I can always have one, so if one breaks for whatever reason, I have a backup. So that's awesome. Just throw that there for now. You're not on. Okay. Yeah. Did want to answer this question. Somebody asked me the logo that I have. This right here. Why? Why is it and what is it? Actually, this is actually tatted on me. So this is me here. Forgot where or who I got it from, but I liked it. It looks kind of like me when I get pissed off. So I ran with it. I was like, yeah, 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 yeah. It's nice. Anyway, so just in case you was wondering, this is the logo there, and it's exactly like it is, just a little open ended there. So yeah. And let's get to it. Let's get to it. Game God, what's going on, baby? Appreciate you dropping in. Appreciate you watching. Jim, hell, yeah. What up, proper? Have elbow cough, elbow cough, elbow cough. What? You know what I'm saying? Yo, yo, yo. Bass bros, I can dig it. Crimson, what's good? What's good? There he is. What's going on, Charles? Appreciate you dropping in, saying what's good. 65 already. Well, I've been doing this for going on a year, so I should be probably almost two now. Because I started doing bass hangs like towards either the summer the pandemic hit, and or towards the end of 2020, and then I kind of took a hiatus of doing it every week and stuff. So I should be in the hundreds right now, but keep saying good morning. We'll get there. You know what I'm saying? No rush. Can't wait until base hang 69. It's gonna be crazy. What's going on, Fred? I'm chilling, man. Just enjoying life, bro. Just saw your left, your short with those high pitch notes. Yes, sir. It's going good. Can't complain. It's a bull for bullet. Duh. It would make sense, right? And you would think that it would be just that simple. But some people don't get it. Some people don't get it. Also, people read my name and they automatically say, "You bully kids?" No, bully the kid. I'm the kid. So you telling people to bully you? I'd like to see them try, but no, that's not what I'm saying. So what's with your name? And then I give them the story about how I got my name, Bully. from my man CJ, my homeboy, playing basketball. He's a smaller guy, like 5'3", probably 100 pounds, maybe soaking wet. And I went up and did a sexy little finger roll, and he jumped up with me to try to throw my ball. He hit me, and he flew, and he called foul. So I said, "Hell no, you hit me. How you gonna call foul, offensive foul? Ain't nobody listening to you, man. Get your little butt on." And then he's like, "No, you ain't gonna do this to me, you big ass bully." That's when it hit. And then everybody was like, the game ended. And I think we ended up losing because the team I was on was trash. And we was picking up for the next game. So he's like, "Yeah, I got Jeff, I got Chris, I got Paul, I got Bully, I got Mike. All right, let's run it." I was like, "Who the heck is Bully?" He's like, "You." And everybody just started calling me that. The rec, this is at Magnet State. The rec game ended up going to the football field in practice. The coach caught wind that somebody called me Bully, and then he started doing it. And then the head coach caught wind, and then everybody started doing it. And I was just Bully on campus. I don't know. And then the kid is kind of a play on Billy the Kid type of deal. Then I spell it with a little more seasoning. So yeah. We can look at things from both ends. Heather Pace. Y'all are wild, man. Happy New Year, B Rod. Yo, Bully, any tips for being as groovy as you, man? Keep it simple. If you don't feel it, nobody else will. Don't get too busy. Keep it very simple. Check your pressure on how you play on your notes, because the baseline could change just based on how you groove it. You know what I'm saying? So that would be something that I would say. Check your pressure on how you play your notes, and if you don't feel it, nobody else will. Keep it simple. Rock it like that. Start that way. Most of my grooves start from like an octave type deal that I'm just flying off the handle. It's either like a scale that I groove out, or it's like an octave thing, one octave flat 7 type deal, or yeah, flat 7 type deal. Groove that way. So yeah, that's what I would say. What's going on, Floyd? How you doing? What's up? What's up? Let's see. Hey, I asked this on the short, but when you demo that Laney, could you please show us how the drive sounds with a 6-string electric guitar? No one has this info. Okay. I think I have a guitar. Okay. I can try that. I don't know how it's going to sound, but I'll give it a go. Okay. Let's see. Bass hang. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. T-Bone was cracking. Detroit loves you. Appreciate it. What's good, Austin? Let's see. I got a bass katana combo and was going to get a GK 700RB. Nice choice. Or some other head. But I think I'll just get the GK Plex preamp pedal thingy, as I guess using the 700RB with a combo would probably be impossible. Did they make a combo with the 700 head? I don't know if they make a 700 head, but I know for sure they make a like a legacy combo situation. I know they make that. It's a little pricey though. So if you can get a 700 RB and then throw it on top of like a backline 410, which is what I would suggest to you, you could probably pull that off for like $300, $400 if you go to the right guitar center or hit Reverb online somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Get one used. I would go that route. But the GK Plex preamp is going to give you some type of sound that may kind of sound like that, but they may be. I have never played one, but I've had the 1001 RB head before. You know what I'm saying? So I know for sure what it sounds like at its highest situation. And I had that on a 212 on top of a 115, everything by amp. So it was stomping out, man. Me breaking it in, the whole church smelled like Band-Aids. It was great. So it does stomp. So maybe I think the GK Plex is going to be definitely cheaper than actually buying the combo situation, but you're still going to have your limitation with whatever cab you're using. So keep that in mind as well. Pastor Groove, that's a dope name. First base saying, congratulations and welcome. Appreciate you dropping in to say what's up. What did you start first, bass or drums? Why? I started on drums first, around about 7 years old. And I played drums exclusively until I was about maybe like 11, 12, probably somewhere in there. And then along the way, I started teaching or sharing time with my cousins at my uncle's church. So I didn't get to play as much. And then we went to visit another church, and this dude, like they had, this is the story. This is how I got my first bass, which is the bass that's right here. This is how I got that bass. There's a dude that was playing a lead guitar, and we had a bass player at our church that would drop in every once in a while. He was a trucker. He would drop in, do his thing, and then dip. You know what I'm saying? And I liked bass. He played a PV grind 4-string, I think. Pretty sure. And so I had already had that in my mind. I was like, if I could play another instrument, that bass is smooth. So I ended up going to this church. This dude asked me if I wanted, like, I was watching him play, and kids get enamored or whatever. And he asked me if I wanted a guitar. And I was like, yeah. He was like, you want a guitar like this, or do you want a bass? And I was like, bass. And he said 4-string or 5-string. And I was like, 4. Yeah. So that's how I ended up getting this bass here. And that bass, it grooves now. And I've had it since I was about 15, 14 years old. And I am 36 now. So it's been around the block a few times. And I think the bass is actually older than me. I think it was made in 82 by the serial number. And I came out in 86. So it's pretty cool that I got this little piece of history in the center of my collection or whatever, because this is what started it all. That right there. That's what started it all. Yeah. So that's the story. Let's see. Cowboys might be going down right now. And what's in the cup? Oh, they might be. I hope they don't choke. I'd like for them to, get to the next level one time, at least outside of the 90s. Get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Because living in the past is a very sad situation. I'd like them to get past the first round. That'd be nice for them, so they can talk about that next year. Something new to say. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see how that goes. And what's in the cup? It is currently rum and 7-Up. Diet 7-Up. This is my rum of choice, Blackheart. It is 93 proof. It's dope. If you see it, go get you some. I'm a rum drinker, and then 7-Up. You know what I'm saying? Cheers. Let's see. If the head has a line out, you can run it into the power amp in FX return of the combo. Maybe. Okay. Let's see. Just wondering, you're originally from Oakland, all the Raiders stuff on the wall? No, I'm not from Oakland. I'm actually from Beaumont, Texas. Only reason why I'm a Raiders fan and not a Cowboys fan, ever a Cowboys fan or a Texas fan, never a Texas fan, ever, period. Never, ever, period. Never, ever, period. Is because of Bo Jackson. Like, I really, like, I didn't have Tecmo Bowl or anything like that. It's just, he was the dude, man. He was playing baseball, and then I flipped the channel. He's on highlights for both football and baseball. That pulled me in right there. I was like, oh yeah, this is my team. Then they black and gray. Like, they just look hard. Like, yeah, I just fell in love with it. I don't know why. We don't choose these things. These things choose us. And then I'm one of those type of fans that, like, when you tell me that you follow a team and that you are a fan of a team, don't switch up. because I was with the Raiders, good and bad, and it's been mostly bad in my lifetime, mostly. Although we do have a whole gaming franchise named after my coach, John Madden. So there's that. And then 3 rings from the 70s. And we was in the Super Bowl, lost to the Buccaneers. That was in what, '02? Something like that. So we got that up on the Cowboys. And then never the Texans. Ever. Even more so than the Cowboys. I never. No. So that's your answer. Have you tried any Ashdown amps or pedals? If so, what's your thoughts? Ashdown, I put in the same category as Ampeg. They're good quality stuff. Like I've played with them, but they're heavy. Like they're not extremely portable as of yet. Like if you get an Ashdown 15, that 15 is probably gonna stay there at that place that you sit at. Like you're not gonna be moving that around gigging with that Ashdown amp. That's just my opinion. They're just heavy. It's like, and they have a type of tone that doesn't lend itself well to my type of playing. Like it sounds vintage, kind of like acoustic. The brand, it sounds like it's trying to be a era correct type of thing, and I'm more into like hi-fi, um, pristine, modern bass tones. That's what I'm more into than the vintage Ampeg type of deal. And I know that because I had a PV TNT 115, and it does the same type of thing, and you can kind of tune it to do something, but it just always has an inherent mid thing it does, you know. And I hated it. So whenever I actually got a job and I had the opportunity to upgrade it or do something different, first thing I did was get rid of that combo. So mhm. Let's see where we at. You know, if GK heads have that. Is the FX return a separate jack from the basic input? Yes, they do, and yes, it is. Appreciate it. Who's your bass idol? Boosie Collins, first off. Then I'm gonna go with. I really love how Marlo DK gets down. Marlo DK, and then I like the verbiage of Yannick Gwizdala. Thought I was gonna say like Victor Wooten or Marcus Miller or Flea or somebody. Nah, Chris Squire or you know what I'm saying, Getty Lee. Nah, nah. I like the precision of Yannick Gwizdala for like how he sculpts his tones, the things he chooses to do. Also, throw in Derek Bennett in there as well, and K Bass. Throw them cats in there. Maybe Andrew Goucher as well. I like a lot of people. So I don't really have an idol per se, but I do have people that I check out on the regular. And these are the people that are in my history for me watching people play. So I wonder if we'll have anyone drop in on us like the last Vegas. But remember, don't be weird. Yeah. If I do, don't be weird. Actually, why not? Might as well, right? Let's see. Let's copy that. Let's throw that. Paste that in there. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. I will kick you off and I will not apologize. Don't be weird. Do not be weird. Yeah. So let's see. All right. I'm not entirely sure. Imagine it does. Yep. Yep. Backline camera combo though. Backline is a cab. Backline is a cab. I think it's one of the lower level entry level GK cabs They usually come in a 410. I think they come in a 115, but they're like 2000s, 90s. So when you see them, they're usually used. They're usually used for real. So, but they're good cabs. And if you get one that has a good horn on it, that's all you really need. You know what I'm saying? 410, that'll take care of it for you. Also, if you can find you a Carvin Redline cab, that's a solid little investment too. And it's lightweight. So it's putting you on game. All this space was about a gig on Sunday night, just hanging. Yeah. Yeah. I have an Ashdown 15 combo, weighs a 10. Yep. Everyone that I played in sounds great. It's just heavy. Boost is a beast, indeed. James Jameson. Okay, I can dig that. Getting the preamp pedal might be a simpler solution if you're able to go through that route. Okay. Definitely check out the Blackheart room because I'm sipping on some say. Man, I almost got a Sailor Jerry tattoo. I was on that thing so tough in college. I was on that thing tough. I had shirts, shot glasses. That was a good time. Only reason why I even switched over is because this is a little bit cheaper than Sailor Jerry, and it's a little bit stronger than Sailor Jerry by like 1 point. Like I think Sailor Jerry is 92 proof. This was 93, and yeah, it gets me to the place. It's the destination we're all trying to go, where everybody knows your name. And always glad you came. It's a cheers thing, if you didn't know. Have you checked out EMG BQS system preamp? If so, what's your thoughts? Yes, I have. Have one up there in my on my shelf, waiting to get installed into a bass whenever I figure it out. I also have one in this Sire bass that's right here. It's serious, and it's I have it in there with the EMG X that Low and Lobster did. I'll go ahead and grab that bad boy for you. So yeah. Now this little ditty is kind of special because it splits the coils and stuff. So right now I have it in single coil mode right now, and I have the option to put it in humbucker mode. So single coil and then humbucker, or double humbucker, right? And then this is a kill switch that turns off and on the preamp. I believe this is the tone. This is the blend. You have a high mid, a mid frequency sweep, treble, and a bass. And that is my system for this 18-volt situation. This is bad mamma jamma, man. I would definitely gig with this if I had like street gigs. Throw that CFG strap on that bad boy and just be out there getting down. So yeah. But yeah, I have two M2s. The first one that I got, the teal one, I like exactly how it is, exactly stock. I'm gonna keep it just like that. With this black one, I didn't play as much because I liked playing with the teal one because it's pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's sexy on the stage, you know. And I didn't have a reason, like I wasn't using the black one in my church at the time. So I signed it up to Lobster. Lobster, you know what I'm saying, did his magic with it, brought it back. Oh yeah, that thing gets down. It gets down. I need to give him more love on the channel. So yeah, let's see. Oh, Max in the building, man. Appreciate you dropping in, Max. Thank you so much. Hey, brother, listen, I reached my person in Charville saying name is 5. I'm having a hell of a time finding a wrench for the bridge adjustment. You know where I could get one, and what size is it? A wrench for the bridge adjustment. A wrench for the bridge adjustment. Oh, these. I think these are SAE. This is another EMG system that I put in and stuff. So this is all EMG as well, EMGX. I think it's metric. Try metric Allen keys to adjust it. It's a good time, man. This is a beast of a bass as well. Stock? No. Fixed? Yes. Problem with the Charvel stock is basically the preamp. The materials are great. Everything sounds good in passive mode, but in the preamp, when you put it in active mode, it's not the lick. You know what I'm saying? So I actually threw up the link if you want to drop in. If you want to drop in and say it was good for a little bit, you can do that. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Let's see. Had a reason to re-glue the nut on my bass. Barry, what's going on? How you doing? I can see that. I can see that. It's a nice little plug. I'm not really into Mounds candy bars though. Like coconut's an okay flavor, but I wouldn't want my whole drink to like taste like that. I don't know. Console basic time if you can run the GK head through it, so operate the time comma, that'd be perfect. That's an interesting idea. I never drop in because I feel like I'm gonna do something weird on accident. Come on through, prop. Show me your bases, dog. You good. But I imagine not getting the pedal would be easiest. Probably. Do you prefer 4 or 5 for church gigs? 5 string. 5 string, definitely, because I'm lazy. And those 5 notes, man. Those 5 notes that you're missing when you don't have it to go down low, I'm lazy. That's all it is. That's really all it is. Is a rare 1980s Ibanez too weird? No, I don't think so. I do gigs with Fender Rumble 800. Good choice. You got one of those bad boys as well. Sounds good to me, and it's lightweight. Very true. Also, you may not know this, but it's not 800 if you don't stack it on top of another cab. It's only 500. I didn't know that. Live and learn. Oh, great thing about the Rumble there's a switch on the back, so you can actually tell it what loading the extension cabinet is. So if you have a 4-ohm cab, switch it down to 4 ohms and it balances out so that you send in 800 out of the speakers. So for me, in this setup I got here, that is it's going to be my old setup that I'm going to eventually put over here. I have a boom bass cabinet, which is a 4-ohm cabinet. It's a 10-15. So effectively, I have 3 10s and a 15 pumping whenever I play through this situation that I'm going to move over to the other side. My son know I like Bowser as a character, so he put Bowser on my amp. It's freaking sweet. I didn't even see that. That's cool. Kids, man. Kids. This is my favorite character in Mario. It's my favorite character. So I guess he got a Happy Meal and it had Bowser in it. So he just came and put it in my room. That's dope, man. You go right back there. I can bring my ice cream or something tomorrow. That's dope. Let's see. All right. Sounds great. It's just heavy. You know, it's heavy when bullies muscles cause heavy. I'm lazy, dude. Just because I got them, don't mean I want to use them. Let's see. Speaking of people, what's your opinion on their Black Widow speakers? I've never played with them. I never played through them, so I can't really speak on it. But PV is a solid brand. They don't get much shine. And PV bases are actually pretty solid as well. Like I got a PV base that's right here. It's literally right there. It's a grind bass. That video is going to be coming out pretty soon. I haven't recorded it yet. Also, this HB is going to be coming out this week, probably. I need to sit down and actually record it. But yeah, they bases are solid. They, you know, the amps are solid. I don't know why they're not more popular. It's really trippy because they've been around forever. Like they know how to do the stuff. It's pretty wild. Yeah, Marlo DK just made another appearance on the old YouTube. Yeah, he came back and he's starting to drop them pocket jams again. Like I was on him tough. Like before the pandemic, I was just going through all of his like he used to do a thing where he would do a lick in a groove to a beat and then like play it medium speed and then play it slow and then play it fast regular speed again. I was flying through it. Let me get that. I'm gonna steal that. Thank you for that. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you. Let's go. Let's see. I respect your choice and tones for what you like to play. A newish Ashdown Studio 15, 300 watts, 1 weighs, and 24 pounds. Okay. My AAA 5 weighs 15 pounds, 46 pounds. Okay. Cool. Well, that's cool. I didn't know that. Have an Ibanez GSR 200. Okay. With the built-in preamp, recently had to reglue in the nut and switch to light gauge. I don't like heavy gauge brown. Okay. I went through that phase too. I went through that phase as well. Well, I didn't like heavier gauge strings. The problem is I would lose presence whenever I went to the lighter weight medium, like light medium. I would lose presence in the mix. Like I would do slap stuff and I would sound weaker. That's the best way I could describe it. So I just kind of deal with it. But if it works for you, do your thing. Hey, Bullet, thank you for making great videos. Can I have your opinion on Bagheera? Bagheera is okay. They make a very powerful MOSFET and tube amp, like the Veyron series, the tube and the MOSFET. I actually had the MOSFET for a period of time. It's powerful. Now, sculpting characteristics, no. You might have to put a like what I ended up doing was I took a tone hammer pedal and then sent that out to the Veyron, and I was just using it like a crown amp, just something to push out the sound to my 410s. It didn't really have much sculpting ability there, but the power was there all day, all year. So I would go for my bass, which was a P7 that I would run probably flat and then do all my manipulation on my tone hammer pedal and then run it from the pedal to the Veyron and then push out that sound. So I got my hi-fi situation. I got that hi-fi fixed and I got the power. That's just what I did. Yeah, a lot of noise. Okay. Heck yeah. Quiz dollar. Okay. Apparently you and I have the same search history as far as bass players go. Dope. I saw you BTK on the low and lobster recently. You got to make more of those somehow because that neck is beautiful. It's the manufacturer, man. I would love for y'all to all have this bass, but I think he's hurt at the present moment, so he's not really making basses like talking about. But if he does come back in, I'll let y'all know so y'all can put in an order. And also, I'm jumping to the top of the line because I need a 6-string from him. And I want it in a highlighter color, and I'm going after Dingwall. I'm going after Dingwall. It might be five doggone 5 Aguilar pickups. And I'm just switching between them. Click, 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 click. Yeah. Let's see. You got to drop that 8-string hash, bro. I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, from Lobster's channel. Okay. If he sends it, I'll definitely do it. Big King Coop in the building. Yeah. Carbon Red Line. Listen to Bully. He knows what he's talking about. Hey, appreciate that. I had one. It was solid. I actually gave it away to a friend because I picked up this for cheaper. and it was just kind of sitting there chilling. If I have something and I have extra, I bless those who don't have. So that's kind of my thing. Uh, yeah. Sorry about that. My keyboard messed up. It's all good. Do you prefer a flatter or more radius fretboard? I prefer a. Hmm, that's interesting. That's an interesting statement. It's more comfortable to play a radius neck or radius fretboard, but the vast majority of mine. No, I think I only have one bass. Maybe three. Check that. Four. It don't really matter to me, I guess. I'm not really tripping. Uh, the neck itself has to be comfortable though. So I'm gonna say that I prefer a radiused neck, but on the flatter end. So maybe like 9 millimeter radius, maybe, maybe. Mm. Just depends. I have to put my hands on the bass to know whether or not I can make it do what it do or not. Sorry about the microphone. It's all good. PV hasn't had the best business management. Okay, American Series bass was awesome. Yes, wish I kept mine. It's a solid bass. Of all your basses, how many of them are strong with flats? Two. Um, I have the Fender American Vintage 2 strong with flats. Also have this American Professional 2 5 string strong with flats as well. Run with die 7 up. Sounds like a damn good chat. You gotta give it a try. It's okay. I'm heavy handed. So the 7 up is only providing bubbly. What's your opinion on Jackson basses? Now, very good. This is gonna. It's not gonna be controversial. I think a lot of people feel this way. Jackson basses, they're a solid company. They do certain things very well. 80s looks, yes, very well. Um, I have a Spectrum and I have a Minion. Appreciate it, Bearded Dome. Thank you so much for sending that to my little boy. So I have a Minion that's back there that my oldest is learning on. Coming soon. And the company itself is pretty cool. What's up? Why are you not in bed?
Boss, boss, I was trying to go to sleep when Moss was crying because he tried to get in my bed, but I said no, so he was crying.
Okay, well, get in your bed and then make him get in his.
Okay.
All right. Speak of the bass player, and he will appear. Yeah. So he's learning on the Minion bass at the present moment, and they do those things very well. Like this Minion bass feels great. Of course, this particular bass is suited and booted with EMGs and stuff, Geezer Butlers or whatever. But the Minion bass, I played it. It feels good. It felt great. And the Spectra, I like. I kept it stock. It's actually right there. Wait for it. Wait on it. It's right there. The Spectra. I liked it. It made it to my favorite basses of 2021 list. And it's a solid base, like all around. For the price, maybe a little bit questionable at $1,000 because it doesn't have a few things that you feel like it should have. But all in all, preamp is good, functionality is good, playability is good, looks are great, construction is great. You know what I'm saying? It's neck through. It's a good base. They do a good product. It's not a consistent thing. Like I've only played 3 Jacksons that I thought I was like, these are nice, and 2 of them I own. Every other one that's been in Guitar Center, I've been like, nah, man, I'm cool on this. I'm good. Yeah. I play with a pick, use a Boss ODB3. Okay. Light gauge round wounds, perfect where I play. Cool. All right. Jim, question. Why are you recommended to me and how are you bald at such a young age? I am bald because I actually liked it. Actually chose this. I have a hairline. I have hair. I just chose to be bald. And I'm probably recommended to you because you're probably a musician. I'm an awesome dude. I don't really know what you do in your life, but I do this, and that's pretty cool. So thank you for joining me. And thank you for saying I'm young. I'm almost 40. What do you think of the TCBH 250 amp head? I think it's a good head. It's very functional for hopping into the sound, what is it, effects world with the tone print ability that it has. I had one before. Reason why I don't have it now is because a screw snapped off inside of it. It shorted out the circuit board and fried the whole situation. And I didn't have the time to send it back to him and get a replacement, or did I have the warranty on it? So scrap that for me. I would normally have it, but I ended up picking up the Trace Elliott Elf in its replacement because I needed a small gigging head to go on top of this 1015. I needed something that I can pack, have it portable, get in, get out, you know what I'm saying, set up, dip, and it fit the bill. So just got a big around with the tubes. Nice. It's holding up well considering I had a Behringer head 10 years ago that was made poorly. Surprised so far and happy. You you got the one with the tubes. That's gonna be real thick. You gonna have that for a while. Now, again, you might run into the thing where you're not having the tonal shaping ability. You might run into it. You may not. You may not need it. I need it. I wanted to have the ability to scoop out and make it sound different, which is why I went with the MOSFET version and not the tube version, because tubes make it sound more 70s, 80s retro type of deal. And I wanted more of a hi-fi GK, Tone Hammer, Ike, Raidmar, EBS type of sound. I'm giving you these brand names so you're in the mind of what I'm talking about. So yeah. So pure that the boys learning bass. Cooking spaghetti while I'm watching. Dope. Cool. Homemade giant meatballs. All right. Get in there. All right, Bola, I'm gonna get out of here. It's been a lot of fun. Have a good one. God bless. God bless, man. Take it easy. Nice. Thanks. No problem. Let's see. You ever mess with two preamp direct boxes? No, I haven't. Or have a preference for tube amps in general. I usually don't do tube amps, but I will not pass up the opportunity to play a if I have the opportunity to play a SVT, I'm gonna take it. If I have the opportunity to play a Bassman, I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna slap on it. Like I'm gonna lean into the 70s funk stuff. It's just not my normal. I don't hear grooves in my head with that tone, but I'll make it do what it does. I'll make it do what it does. So on this amp here, my favorite setting was Stadium Rig. And Stadium Rig, it had the Rock and Peg amp on it, and that's basically kind of like a SVT type deal. Had a little bit of a reverb on it, so it sounds large, like you're in a stadium, and that's what it pushes out. So for that, I'm playing straight finger style on that, and I'm running it, and I'm doing staccato notes, and it's ringing out, and I'm grooving. That was my go-to setting there. Then I found Redhead, and then I sent that through the 810 modeling for the cab, and then I did that for a little bit, and I had that one set up on the pedal, which is this here. I had these as settings on the pedal, so I can swap between the two, and then I can go if I get a solo. I have the third one would be a envelope filter or a made up setting that I have as a user setting. So it'd have like the octave in the envelope, and then I have like a phaser on it or something, so I can like get down and be weird on that bass, not on my channel, just on the bass. Yeah. So yeah. But no, to answer your question, I do not have a preference for tube amps in general. I don't have any because they're a liability, I feel like, and they're usually heavy. Like they're usually big, bulky, and heavy. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna explore that very, very soon because I have equipment that I need to unbox and present to you. Your boy getting a new studio set up, man. I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna retire it. That's gonna be my travel situation. I'm just gonna take that, pop that into the crib or pop that into the car, dip, do my gigs with it. You know, at my home church, I'll probably use it next week at my home church or my uncle's church, and then take this bad boy as a backup, put it, store it, and then take this, put it over here, and then throw the new setup in the corner. And let me tell you, it's a doozy. It's a doozy. I'm excited. Shout out to Laney. It's gonna be a good time, man. It's gonna be a good time. I asked you in a video, what's your ideal, what's your dream setup? This was my dream setup. And Laney seen the video and came through with the dream setup. Bruh. Too excited. I had to take it and put it in a different room because I didn't want to open it on the pot, like on this. I didn't want to open it here because I would have opened it tonight and then been playing with it tonight at 9 o'clock. Can't do that. People trying to sleep. Is a 4-string more fun to play than a 5? 4-string basses force you to think more, and they're a lot simpler to play. Like, so it might be a little bit easier to play because you have less options. So it forces you to be very calculated in what you play, how you play it. 5-string, you have a whole bunch of options, so you can do a lot of different runs and stuff easy. So I'm gonna say more fun, probably not, but easier, possibly, because there's less strings. You know what I'm saying? So it's less options, less notes to get down on. Just to let you know, I'm 63. Okay. So I don't learn bass. Dope. Got a Sire P7. Good choice. Got a Hartkey 4 HD50. Nice. I got one. Found it over there. Good choice. You haven't made any bad decisions yet, baby? Okay, let's see. Just got the Talking Bass online course. Nice. You'll be getting down in no time. Currently got a Fender Rumble 15 early version. Okay, that's solid. Since you brought up Cheers reference, just got to rest in peace of Chris Allen. Yeah. No, I'm in the same realm of what you're talking about. Sorry if I made everybody go, oh, that's all good. It's a part of life, man. I've been using 2 notes, La Bass, and Torpedo Cab, M Direct, and I love it. Okay. I'm super late, but you're here, man. I appreciate you dropping in and saying what's up. We got 38 cats in here checking this whole thing out, which is dope, man. I never thought I'd actually have y'all in here. That's crazy. Yeah. See, agreed. Gotta admit, I love my Elf and how compact it is. It's convenient. That's awesome, man. Thanks for sharing your setup. Looking forward to the new studio setup. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. Very nice. Starting bass on a Sire P7. Nice. Your boy doing it, man. I respect it. If you get a chance to try the Laney Supergroup, do it. Get that geezer. Okay. Noted. Dope. Oh, for the 36 cats that are here, me, Lobster, hopefully Amp, and the whole gang is going to be in NAM this year. So hopefully I see you there. Y'all check, you know what I'm saying? We'll be going live doing the same thing, but we're going to be at NAM in April, and it's going to be real nice. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. Got a spot, not in a hotel. It's going to have a pool. It's going to be blasted. It's going to be great. Oh, we back on Twitch Twins. Yeah. Power to the mature players, Fred. I dig it. I can dig it. Streets been missing the bass hands. I appreciate that, man. I need to make it a consistent thing. Get it back on a consistent basis because I enjoy doing this, man. I enjoy chopping it up with y'all. This is more personal than me just making a video and talking to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Which I still kind of am talking to nobody, but at least y'all see the people on the screen I'm responding to. So maybe I'm thinking too much. I don't know. Anyway, will we get a bass build off this year? Ooh. I do have that over there. Hmm. Hmm. Let me get my feet together. Maybe. We'll see. Let me get my feet together. Dang, I'm like, y'all good, man. They're honest things. Dig it. JT Amps Alpha after the love tone. Never heard about checking them out. They made in LA. Okay. Cool. What bases do you play for the churches? It kind of depends on what I'm wearing. I don't know. Usually a 5 string, usually. And it kind of I just feel it. Like I'll practice on a bass. And if that bass feels right for the songs that I gotta play, that's the one I rock with. Usually I just do my signature basses. Either I pick up Goldie or BTK, the original Mabel. It's usually one of those. That's my go-to joints. But I have used the Fender Player Press. I have used the Sire joint. I've used most of these basses on a gig, on a church gig, most of them. So this is kind of however I feel. So whenever I go to my uncle's church, I'm probably going to take this Sire that's right here, this black one, because I haven't played it in a while. Or maybe the Allen Eden. I don't know. It's gonna be one of those. It's gonna be one of these because I haven't played them in a while. Also, haven't played this Big L in a minute, so that may be on the running too. But I'm probably gonna end up playing the Sire, putting it through its paces, doing this thing. We'll see. We will see. Hmm. Dope, dope, dope. Recently played through an EBS Raymar 750 and Magic Cab. I think I'm in love. It's a great amp. I couldn't use it because it didn't match well with my cab, so I got rid of it. But that's a great amp. It did what I wanted to. Like I was using the 750 on top of this 1015 tank, and it just didn't. Like it kept blowing my tweeters. Like it kept blowing them out. Like I was like, bro. So I stopped using it, got rid of it. Mm. Okay, my whole response got truncated to an email. Thanks, you too. Have you ever seen a 6 string P bass? Yeah, I've seen one. I've seen a 6 string. I've seen a 7 string P bass. Actually, double P bass. Actually, or maybe it was a P humbucker. Yeah, seen that. Ever played a Reverend McCallie 5? I've been holding off gas for one. Nope, can't say that I have. Hopefully they bring it to NAM and actually can, and they bring an amp. Reverend, if you're listening, guitar players aren't the only people that you should service whenever you have a booth set up. Have a bass amp and a cord so bass players can play your product because that's not right. You know what I'm saying? That happened twice. Nashville and Anaheim back to back. How you don't have a bass amp and you're a bass company and you got basses? How's that happen? Anyway, How are all those bases secured to a wall? I have a thingy that does the thing and it holds them up doing the thing there in the area that is the thing as it's doing it. Let's say GK 1500 watt 620. Jesus. Oh my god. Old man plays a 6 string past the squire and he swears by it. Squire makes a 6 string bass? Let's look this up. Oh, that the classic vibe joint, the like baritone, the piccolo bass. Okay, I don't really call it a bass. This is my personal opinion. That's like a guitar. That's a big guitar. That's what that is. It's a cool idea. Like it's the bridge in between bass and guitar. But I was about to say I don't know what does that look like. I was like, Squire makes a 6 string bass. What you mean? Anyway, do you like Traynor bass amps? They're okay. I was gonna get them for I was gonna get some eights, like 2 8s in a cab that they had, and then have my elf as like my coffee shop setup. Because it's just 2 8s and you just set the elf on top and you boom, you just sit there next to it in the chair and you're getting it. But like I couldn't find it in a price range I was comfortable paying, so I just didn't do it. So that was years ago, probably like 2013. Okay. P base potion? What does P base potion mean? Option. Oh, I was like, man, give me some of that P base potion. I'm trying to dabble in that. It's your boy Dabble. When he plays a 5 string passive, Squire Jazz, he swears by. Okay, 5 string passive, Squire. So it's probably okay. Okay. Best shorty to pick up. Keep up the good work, learning a lot. Best shorty to pick up? That's a complicated question. Uh let's go, let's go prices, right? So let's check this out. Okay. Let me present, share screen, blam blam blam, whoop 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 whoop. Okay. All right. So let's go and check out Omen Music. It's the last thing I looked up, which is ironic. It's a guitar. It's very weird of me. I know. Let's go. And I just happened to pick this. I just happened to pick this site. You can do American Musical Supply. You can do Z Sounds. You can do, whatever site you like. This was the first one that popped in my head, so I went and checked it out. Uh, I'm gonna say this is a great bass shorty that you can rock with and be happy with. Uh, it is not a humbucker bass. It is a single coil bass, but it is short. It plays very well, and it's travel size. I got one. I got one in pink. This right there. Like it's legit. I like it. So I would suggest that as a shorty bass. Okay. I would also let's go ahead and do this real quick. Let's go Harley Benton. If you're on a real tight budget constraint type situation, uh, we can go this route. That's a left-handed joint. Don't want the left-handed joint. Uh, I'm sure they have it. Where's it at? Where'd you go? There's a left-handed. I don't want the left-handed one. Anyway, Harley Benton has a short scale bass for this price. So you could definitely do that. You know what I'm saying? Harley Benton's been quality products. I don't know why there's no right. Maybe it's sold out. Maybe the right one is sold out. Who knows? Hold on. Harley Benton PB Shorty. Let's just put that in, see what happens. Bass. Boom. There you go. I would also suggest this. There's a right-handed bass. You've seen the left-handed bass. They both cost the same thing. Yeah. If you're on a budget, you know what I'm saying, you pay your $30 to $40 for shipping, you in the game. In the game tough. There you go. Let's see. Where we at? That was your question. Best shorty to pick up. Keep your work. Learn a lot. Dope. I deleted one. I'm in fine. Okay. What's been up? Chilling, Keith. Well, Kevin, what's happening? How's family? Lately I've been considering buying a Squire bass. Bass 5 is very unexplored instrument. Okay. I can dig that. You have a specific favorite guitar that you play on no matter what? I'm gonna say no, but I do love Goldie, and that's my bass. Like that's my signature bass. So if I'm about to go and play a studio gig, I'm gonna pull that one and then go to the gig because that's me. So if I didn't have that bass, I'd probably be on. If I didn't have that bass, I would probably be on either this American Pro Jazz or this American Pro P, just depending on what's required. And if they needed something a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more retro, I'd probably go with these Fenders right here. This is a Jazz that's right there. And then it's a P bass that's over here. So yeah. I got basses back that I got videos coming out this week, and I'm like, I don't want you to see it. Yes, thank you, Molly DK, for that. Pass the bass, the P bass potion. Best shorty, Ibanez 5-string micro. I don't think so. P bass potion, new bass. Yeah, that's also true. HB guitar was kind of yes. It's really nice. I like it. It's on rocks. Nice, thank you. Very sure. I don't want guy come to the shop occasionally, loves his and has no instrumentation on. That's interesting. Family doing good. Cool. That's dope. Yeah, man. So this is what's about to happen now. I do not want to open this behemoth of a setup right now. So I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave this whole thing alone and then make a separate video where I unbox everything and then set it up and then set it in its place so it can do its thing and then plug in and then, maybe play with it here. That'd be disgusting. It'd be great. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited about it. And again, thank you, Laney Amplification, for sending over the nastiness that is your setup. And it will be used very rigorously. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and dip because I am supposed to be watching Abbott Elementary with my wife. She got me on this. I got to go. Love y'all. I will hop on this bad boy next week, God willing, and I will chop it up with you then. Didn't have anybody drop in. I gave y'all the link. Nobody dropped in. I don't know. Till next time, I've been Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. Y'all be easy.